Barcelona reaches agreement to renew their goalkeeper's contract. Barcelona close to signing Nico Williams. 3 conditions that will seal the deal. Flick. Barcelona players are under extraordinary pressure. Officially, Olmo receives medical clearance at Barcelona. A surprising comment from Real Madrid players towards Barcelona. And before we start, don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments about Barcelona's performance yesterday. And if you're a Barcelona fan, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, and follow our page. Barcelona reaches agreement to renew their goalkeeper's contract. Spanish media reports revealed that FC Barcelona is on the verge of renewing the contract of one of their goalkeepers in the near future, especially given the current stability the team is experiencing under the leadership of German coach Hans Flick. Polish goalkeeper Wojciech Szczęsny has excelled with the Catalan club, especially during the absence of German goalkeeper Marc-Andre ter Stegen due to injury, while Iñaki Peña has expressed a strong desire to leave. According to Sport newspaper, Barcelona is close to finalizing an agreement to renew the contract of young goalkeeper Aaron Jakubishvili, following a period of uncertainty regarding his future. A new relationship despite the tensions. Jakubishvili joined Barcelona in 2022 and emerged as one of the brightest talents from La Masia, being seen as a long-term solution in the goalkeeper position. Negotiations initially stumbled, which caused him to miss some matches. But things changed after he signed with player agent Pini Zahavi, who is close to the club's management. The newspaper indicated that the young goalkeeper's relationship with Barcelona's management has returned to the right track, and signing the renewal contract has now become just a matter of time. It's worth noting that Jakubishvili's contract with Barcelona expires at the end of this season, amidst significant interest from several clubs, most notably Valencia and Rayo Vallecano. Barcelona close to signing Nico Williams. 3 conditions that will seal the deal. Spanish star Nico Williams, a player for Athletic Bilbao's first football team, has set 3 conditions in order to sign with FC Barcelona in the upcoming summer transfer window of 2025. The winger from Athletic Bilbao was linked with a move to Barcelona last summer, but the player ultimately decided to stay with the Basque club. The 22-year-old player has a contract with Athletic Bilbao until the summer of 2027. 3 conditions that will seal Nico Williams' move to Barcelona. According to the website Madrid Barcelona, Williams has set 3 conditions to agree to move to the Catalan club. The first condition is that he must be on the same salary scale as players like Rafinha, which means a salary ranging between 6 and 7 million net per season. The second condition is that Barcelona must ensure there are no issues with his registration, as happened with 2 Barcelona players in the recent period. The third condition for Nico Williams is that the transfer must be decided before the summer transfer window begins. If Barcelona does not act quickly, the player will consider other offers presented to him. What has Nico Williams done with Athletic Bilbao this season? The Spanish star has participated in 39 matches with the Basque team in all competitions this season, scoring 9 goals and providing 7 assists for his teammates. Flick. Barcelona players are under extraordinary pressure. German coach Hansi Flick, the head coach of FC Barcelona, confirmed that his focus is on ensuring the team maintains its energy in the final stretch of the season, as they compete strongly for the treble of La Liga, the Copa del Rey, and the UEFA Champions League. The Catalan club strengthened its position at the top of La Liga with a hard-fought victory against Leganés on Saturday, and they have gone 12 matches without a defeat. Barcelona also reached the final of the Copa del Rey and triumphed over Borussia Dortmund 4-0 in the first leg of the UEFA Champions League quarterfinals. Flick said after the win against Leganés, "We need to focus on recovery. That's how it goes. We'll train tomorrow, then travel to Dortmund on Monday for the return leg of the Champions League quarterfinals." He added, "We have no excuses, we must recover, but that is our job." He pointed out, 3 points are 3 points, and we fight in every match for 90 minutes. When you see the pressure the players have been under in recent weeks or days, it's unbelievable. The German coach concluded by saying, "After the international break, you've seen what my players did. The team's performance was amazing, and I'm extremely proud of them." Officially, Olmo receives medical clearance at Barcelona. FC Barcelona announced on Sunday evening some good news ahead of the second leg match against Borussia Dortmund in the UEFA Champions League quarterfinals. The good news is that Spanish player Dani Olmo has received medical clearance to return and participate with the Catalan team naturally after his recent absence due to injury. Olmo is ready to travel with Barcelona to face Dortmund. It is expected that Olmo will play for a few minutes in the Dortmund match at Signal Iduna Park, especially after Barcelona secured a 4-0 victory in the first leg at the Luis Companys Olympic Stadium. Olmo's medical clearance came after he participated in the team's collective training session on Sunday. He has been absent from the field since March 27th due to an injury sustained in the match against Osasuna. Olmo reduced his absence time from Barcelona, as his initial expected recovery time was 21 days. But now he's available to travel with the squad to Germany. Olmo had trained with his Barcelona teammates this week, but German coach Hans Flick preferred not to take any risks with him in the match against Leganés, making it the fifth match he has missed after encounters with Girona, Real Betis, Borussia Dortmund, and Atletico Madrid. A surprising comment from Real Madrid players towards Barcelona. One of the Real Madrid players, after the match, speaks to the media while wearing a heavy jacket, looking at the ground first, then slowly raising his eyes, whispering softly as if talking to himself more than to the reporters. I read the statement. Yes, I read it all. From the first minute, where the details of the match-winning goal were mentioned, to the last sentence that said Barcelona is the best in Europe this season. No, our name wasn't mentioned, nor what we've been doing or how we move on the field, but we didn't need that, because sometimes silence speaks louder than applause. Then he smiles a brief smile and continues. When a team wins, that's natural. But when that victory turns into a global anthem, into a legendary saga where phrases like best in Europe and they'll compete for every title are written, as if football stopped there. That's what makes us laugh, not mock, but smile, because we know the long road has yet to be traveled. The season isn't over. The lessons haven't been taught yet. Another player, who was on his way to the bus, is stopped by a journalist asking about what was mentioned in the statement. He stops, adjusts his jacket, smiles, and then says, Barcelona is unbeaten in La Liga this year? Yes, that's a fact. But it can't be summed up in one sentence. Because winning doesn't mean you're the best, it just means your moment was the best. Can they win every title? Maybe. But that maybe requires more than a rebound goal, or a fluke goal, or a fan's dream. It needs a heart that doesn't tremble when roads close, and eyes that don't blink when spaces tighten. And we know well how to walk when the lights go out. Then he adds in a serious tone. It won't be an easy competition, we've never said that. But they know, just as we do, that when Real Madrid gets close to the decisive moments, we transform from a team into something else, something incomparable. In the press conference, Ancelloti enters. He walks slowly, nods slightly to greet the reporters, then places his hands on the podium and begins his speech without waiting for a question. I know you're waiting for my comments on what's been said, about Barcelona, about the title of best in Europe, about the idea that they are the invincible team. And I won't avoid talking, because I'm a clear man, and football doesn't tolerate masks. He takes a short breath, looks back, then looks forward, and continues. Barcelona is a good team. They play with confidence, and they have strong players. They're achieving excellent results this year. These are all facts. But when I hear expressions like best in Europe or they'll win every title, I realize we're in a season full of headlines and lacking the reading between the lines. He smiles slightly. The season is long, and titles aren't handed out in April, but in May and June. And in some nights, they're seized, not handed. And whoever wants to win has to pass through here, from Madrid. From a stadium that doesn't know compromise, and from players who don't lie to the field with what's said in the offices. Then Ancelotti's tone suddenly changes to the deep seriousness that everyone knows. I respect every competitor. I respect those who play beautiful football. But respect doesn't mean acknowledging defeat before the war begins. We're here, not to watch, but to compete until the final whistle of the season. We're not a passing team. We're Real Madrid, and this is a name written not in praise but in history. He continues without interruption. Anyone who wants to win has to be ready to fall. And anyone who wants to be the best has to prove it against us, not against Leganés or Villarreal. against those who play until the 95th minute and know that glory can't be bought. It's seized from between the feet. At the end of the conference, Ancelloti stands for an extra moment, then finishes with a soft, almost inaudible voice, yet sharp like a sword. Is the competition tough? Yes. Against Barcelona? Yes. But we don't look for easy paths. The hard road is the road of Real Madrid. And as you know, we don't lose our way.